Hello, welcome back. My name is Chris. This is Helo's World, the railroad reseller. Today I wanted to do a different type of video. I've been noticing lately that sometimes that UPS is cheaper than the post office. So I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison and see which one's cheaper, item per item. We'll go through the what's sold, but then we're going to see um, what the price is for UPS, what the price is for the post office. Go back and forth and see which one is cheaper. And I've got two bags set up here, over here to my side here. I don't use IKEA bags; they're not IKEA bags. So, but I got two bags set up here. One go to UPS, one go to the post office. I usually wouldn't do that because due to time constraints and stuff like that, I'm off from work today, so it don't matter. But usually, okay, so the post office for me is 1 mile from my house. I looked it up on the GPS, give you an accurate type thing. The UPS is farther than actually even FedEx for me. It is 6.4 miles from the house. But like I said, for trial, for sake, because this may be something that you want to try at some point if you have a UPS close to your home. Usually FedEx as a whole is almost always higher. I'm not even going to do FedEx here because it just don't show up as cheaper. But I'm going to go item by item and show you what it would cost to ship it. I'm going to go ahead and go through the first item here. You'll kind of see what goes on here. Got this Van Heusen shirt. It's a tall shirt. It's a 17, 35, 36, I think this is. It's just red. It's really red. We got $9 plus shipping on it. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is a complaint, not to do with this video as much, is what eBay's really charging these customers. It just, it's what the post office charges customers. It just, the rates are kind of getting too high. I'm trying to find ways to help customers, really. The customer paid $7.25 to ship this shirt. And it's not going to California. It's just going to Wisconsin. But anyway, I checked out the two rates here. It's $5.09 to ship it post office. And to ship it UPS, it's $6.14. So we're shipping this in the post office. So I'm going to go, like I say, go by this one by one. I start off with the easy stuff, the clothing stuff, and we'll work our way up harder. There are a couple really neat items that sold this weekend. So stay with us in this video, okay? Okay, so as stated, we did the post office on this. It was $5.09 to ship the red shirt Van Heusen. In the bag it goes. Here we go for the next one. It's a Reebok polo here. I picked this up last week. I got like $12 plus shipping on it. It's nice red stripe. Trying to find where it's a big one. 5XLT red stripe Reebok polo here. We're going to go ahead and pull it up. We'll get an official thing here in just a minute. But like I said, the rules are even if it's a nickel cheaper today, I wouldn't do this normally. But I'm off, like I said. Even if it's a nickel cheaper, I'm going to ship it UPS just for the sake of the experiment here. Just to see if there's really value in shipping UPS, that the rates have gotten too high. I'm going to go ahead and pack it up, and then we'll see what the final cost is. All right, so the Reebok is now packaged. We went ahead and ran the totals. It was around 14 ounces. I do try to keep it down a little bit. Like I said, these shipping rates to me are ridiculous what they're charging people. Anyway, it's $5.93 for the post office and $5.98 for UPS. Very close there. But, of course, like I said, even if it's a nickel, we're going to go with the cheapest one. Because, like I said, I'm off today, so I can do this. So, of course, I'm checking the post office. So, let's go ahead and print that label out here. And do that. And we're going to go on to the next one. You're going to have the easy stuff first, close. That's the way I do it. You're seeing this kind of real as I do it most time. I don't do this, a lot of times off. I do all this off camera usually. You're kind of seeing this live this time. A little different here, like I said. I usually knock out the easy stuff first, and then I get to the harder stuff later. That way I have room for it, you know. I don't go ahead and pile in the harder stuff later because you'll see I've got a bathroom set coming up. I've got a Nintendo NES that's sold. So we have some exciting stuff coming up. All right, so going on to the next sale here. This was a 90s vintage t-shirt here. I used I used kind of a little bit of everything here. I used Native American, Aztec, those all those southwestern type words. This was like $1 pickup at a yard sale. I got a little over $15 plus shipping on that. I kind of, these pretty art designer shirts. I kind of try to get extra on. It was an extra large. So there's that. Let's pack this up and we'll see how much the shipping is on this one. All right. We're back. T-shirt's now packed up. It's now ready to go. It looks like it's going to be $5.26 to go to the post office and $6.21 if I was going to ship it UPS. So we're going to go ahead and purchase post office label. I did go ahead and you're going to think this is something. You're going to say, gosh, Chris, you've been on eBay and YouTube. I only recently signed up for Pirate Ship. I tried a couple of times last week with Pirate Ship to see if it was going to be any cheaper. And really, like most things I seen, there wasn't any price difference. But I am officially signed up for Pirate Ship. But I'm not really going to use that at this time. I may look up a couple of big items that's coming up here in a little bit and see if there's any savings on Pirate Ship. Right now, let me ask you something, folks. If you like this type of content, if you like a guy that's going through and shipping stuff, hit that like button right now. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you nothing, but boy, it helps me out. Lately, it's kind of strange. Even during the bad times when I first started this channel, I was getting 10, 15 subscriptions a month. Last month, I got 2 for the whole month. So I would appreciate if you would hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Like I said, I'd appreciate that. The next thing here is this Daniel Cruick shirt here. It's a 2XL. It's nice and aqua. I would use the aqua blue and blue. It's new with tags. I recently redid this one. It was posted like, I don't know, $20 free shipping. I did it with free shipping, and I went back to a lot of my listings now, and I charged shipping. It looks like we got $13.99 plus shipping on this, so that's still pretty good. That's about the $20 mark, because we were talking about shipping earlier and how it was so stinking high. Of course, I'm going to pack this up, and we'll do the comparison of the shipping cost. All right, so this is now packed up. We just waited. It came up at $6.70 for the post office. Let's punch up and see what UPS is. Okay. Oh, boy, UPS ground is not good on that at all. It's coming up $8.78. Actually, I'm not going to do this. I told you I wasn't going to do this for the sake of the experiment, but I am going to let you know on this one, if I wanted to take it to FedEx will do it for $6.24. You know what? For the sake of experiment here, I said that FedEx would never be cheaper. And I'm fibbing. I'm going to print this up, and this is going to go to FedEx. We'll do the secondary bag. Actually, we'll bend the rules here. We'll make the secondary bag UPS and FedEx. Like I said, we got time. I'm off today. We're going to have fun. This is going $6.24. We're going to do this to FedEx. And let's see, I've never shipped anything FedEx other than returns or other stuff. So we're just going to have fun here today. All right. Everybody gets a little bit of the distribution of the printing. I know a lot of y'all wouldn't do this, and I usually wouldn't do this either. But let's have fun. All right, we got a FedEx label on here. We'll ship this FedEx, goes in the other bag. Like I said, FedEx is even closer to the post office. Why not give everybody a little business? Going to go on to the next shirt here. I think it's the last piece of clothing. I think I got a pair of shorts. Shorts on in November is always a great thing to me. Got got this Ball State. That's not actually Ball State. It's Bluefield State. Bluefield State's near me. Bluefield's near me, Virginia. About an hour and a half. This is a standard 3X zip. Really nice. Like new. Mom got me. My mom saw some of this stuff at yard sale. It's actually new with tags. There's a little tag. Anyway, let's see what we got here. We're keeping you on live. Like I said, it's a little bit more not as edited and stuff as some of the other videos you'll see. It looks like we got about $15 plus shipping on that. That was a good one then. And I'll come back to you when we do the comparison of how much we're going to ship it for. All right. Now we're back and this is packed. We've looked at all three. Actually, it's got all three up. This was 15 ounces, by the way. The shipping pay was $8.85. And so this is really one of those good cases on mine as the seller's thing. Shipping on this was $5.93 for the post office, $5.98 for UPS, and $6.24 for FedEx. So, of course, this will go to the post office. I hope you're liking this type system. This is not going to be normal type video type thing. I just thought I would go through this and kind of explain to you dollars and cents and how a business like this works. You know, how when you're doing a side hustle of, you know, eBay, how this all goes. And like I said, I just kind of do this all here while talking to you. Yeah, it's ready to go now. We'll, of course, keep on packing up. We're going to compare out and see who goes what and who gets my business today. All right, folks, we got our next thing here is a pair of corduroy pants. These are Levi's 511. These are very small. These are size 31, 32 lean. They are corduroy. I'm personally not a big fan of corduroy, but corduroy pants do sell pretty good well, folks. So if you're out there looking, if you can find something for cheap, like I said, these were a $2 buy. Not only do I have Dollar Day, there's a thrift store near me that does a Tuesday and Wednesday $2 thing. So I go there on Tuesday and Wednesdays, and I just go one day. And I don't go every Tuesday or Wednesday because they don't have a ton of clothes there. But every once in a while you find some stuff. So anyway, $2 on this. Let's see how much it costs to ship this item. Okay, folks, it looks like we've got our first UPS action package going out. Like I said, I would do it even if even if it's a nickel savings. Definitely, if this wasn't a day off and I wasn't doing this video, I would not do this way. But I want to show you that, say if you're a big time seller and you have 60 items, you may want to look at different services. And that's kind of why I'm doing this video. Anyway, post office is $6.63. The UPS is $6.31. And just for reference, FedEx is $6.92. So we are doing UPS on this one. All right. So that means everybody gets a little bit of business today. Like I said, this will not be traditionally the way I ship. I just want to do this for the sake of the video to see if you can save money. Like I said, if you had a bunch of stuff going out, and I have found, and that's why I'm kind of coming to this, this is not the best set of merchandise to all this due to the fact there's a lot of lightweights. If you have around a lot of £1 and 2 pounds, I've been noticing that the UPS label is cheaper on a 50 to 60 cent level. And, you know, if you had 20 packages or something, 50, 60 cents here, you know, you're looking at maybe it's worth your time to do that. So anyway, we got a UPS going. We got a FedEx, we got a UPS, and we got quite a bit going to the post office. Let's get to the next item. Okay, folks. Next item here is a pair of Lee dungarees, size 54, camo type shorts. We'll look it up here since we're just doing this kind of like I say impromptu. Looks like we got about $10 plus shipping on this. This was probably a Dollar Day pickup for me. I pick up any kind of big sizes, and especially if they're camo and stuff. Those seem to be real popular. So anyway, we're going to see what it costs now. Like I said, this should be a little bit heavier. So this may go somewhere else other than the post office. All right, so we're back here. We weighed it out. It's 1 pound, 6 ounces. Um, so we're going to go another FedEx. I was wrong on the FedEx stuff even being cheaper too. This is $7.84 at the post office to ship. It's $6.92 to ship FedEx, and $8.99 if I wanted to ship to the post office. So guess what? We're punching the second thing out FedEx. Like I said, for me, FedEx is even closer. So we're going to go FedEx with this bad boy. Like I said, today, like I said, normally I wouldn't do this. So that you know, the customer paid $10.50. So that's one reason why I guess go ahead and do all of it one place. It's not like I'm really losing money. But you know, every time you save money, hey, saving money, saving money. So if you could save 50 cents here, 80 cents here, each label, it really does add up. That's kind of what I'm trying to show you here. Something you might want to look at, because we all just, I know when you get to shipping, sometimes you're just plugging along, man, I'm just going to do this, bang, 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 bang. I'm not looking. And you can really save yourself some money. So, right there was what, about 70, 80 cents we saved right there. So we're going to keep on shipping here. We've got a few more, and it's going to get better. It's going to get more interesting stuff coming up. All right, so we'll keep on rolling here. We're done with clothes, so you're not going to see another clothing item. The next thing we got here is a John E. Kerry hand warmer. It's got the bag in it too. I think we paid 50 cents or $1 for this at a yard. So I had this for a little while. But as you can see, once you put this in this little bag and stuff, it takes up little to no room. So small like this, I don't care if they do take a while to sell. Like I said, we got $12 and something plus shipping. I'm guaranteeing, with it being a smaller item, a lightweight item, it's probably going to be best with the post office, but we'll see what goes on. So right now, this is going to go at the 8-ounce thing. I had a box laying around from recycling. I get these boxes from recycle sometimes. I use some. It's $4.38 to ship this in the 8-ounce. $5.98 for the UPS, and $6.24 for FedEx. So definitely this time we're going with the post office. So our next item that we've got sold, it's kind of different. I should have dug this out of this box. I was doing a tester box on it and left it in there. Anyway, it's a bathroom set here. Now, this is my first ever bathroom set sold. Paid $5 for the whole set at a church yard sale just the other week. So it sold pretty quick considering. This is definitely a one of a kind. There wasn't nothing to comp it with or anything like that. It's got 5 different pieces. Like I said, it had a little, that was toothbrush. That was a cup. This is a soap dish. And all of it's glass except for, thank goodness, the trash can itself. This little soap dispenser. Anyway, we paid $5. We got a little bit over $21 plus shipping. This will be kind of a fun shipping type item. This won't be quick, but it won't be fun. Tried the 8x8 box. I think I'm going to do an 8x8, but I'm going to put another box on top of it. Anyway, you've already been this far. You know that what we're going to do. We're going to pack it up. We're going to weigh it. And we're going to see who is the cheapest. Okay, so we're back after packaging the bathroom set. Ready to go now. We're comparing the prices, and like I said, I ended up throwing FedEx in after not originally going to. I want to tell you the rates. So it's $8.51 if I decide to send this by the post office. It is $7.28 if I decide to send this FedEx, and $7.55 if I decide to send this UPS. So guess what? This item, this bathroom set, it's going FedEx. So we have now 3 items going FedEx. So that's pretty good savings there. That's $1.30. If you do about $1.30 on 3 or 4 items and stuff, you can start justifying. You have a big shipping day, shipping quite a bit FedEx. So we got a couple more big items. We got a couple yearbooks coming up. That'll be next. And then we're going to go to a Nintendo. We sold a Nintendo, a NES, complete with games, a zapper, the works. So our next 2 items here, I had actually somebody a while back contact me about these yearbooks. They were looking for a specific year. Didn't have the specific year they had, but they still wanted these two. I told them if they would do both, because it's only going to North Carolina. I'm in Virginia. I would do both of them for $40 free shipping. I say I don't usually do free shipping, but it's going to North Carolina. It's very close. We'll see the rates on this. This may get interesting because maybe that media even isn't that good. We'll package them up. We'll come back. We'll see if media, FedEx, whatever, it's the best rate for me. All right, folks. This is packed up. The way I do something like this with yearbooks, I shrink wrapped them both together. I did a shrink wrap around it. I did bubble wrap, as you can hear, and then we poly meld it. This is pretty darn good. We're going to check out the rates now. Like media right now is $8.38. Let's see what else. Boy, now I got a whole spreadsheet. So if I wanted to do ground advantage, it's showing $5.98. Well, that's going to be hard to beat. UPS Sabre is showing $6.93, and FedEx is showing $7.04. Well, why it's so cheap under Ground Advantage? We're going to do the Ground Advantage at $5.98, of course. But this is 5 pounds. I did say, like I say, it is North Carolina, but I am really surprised that 6 pounds to North Carolina is that cheap. Anyway, we're going to do that. If it comes back a little different than $5.98, I'll update you. And we've got the Nintendo still to do. So the last thing we're going to pack up here, the last thing it sold for this weekend was an NES. It's got 4 games here. Bases Loaded. Football NES, which is not very good. Jack Nicholson's. The NES, and of course Super Mario, that thing. Here's the Nintendo itself. It's very clean. This belonged, I went and traveled a good little distance to pick this up. This belonged to a girl that was like 5 or 6 years old. She played it for a while, and then she didn't like it. I had a Castlevania that sold. That was part of the lot. That was new in box and stuff. If you've been watching me for a while, you've seen that Castlevania sale. This was part of that. I think I paid $125 or $150 for the whole lot. I had to kind of pay up. The Castlevania pretty much paid for everything. This is the profit of the trip. Like I said, I had to travel a little bit. I just wanted to have some fun stuff, and sometimes for the store. So anyway, here's the zapper, the cord, this thingy. So we got to package that all up, and we'll see who's cheapest. Probably won't be the post office in this case, but we'll be back to you in a couple clicks. So before we get in here and we get shipped, I want to show you something here how I pack the Nintendo. So I pack each individual thing individually a little bit. This is the game, the controllers, and some of that packed up. This is your power pack and another connection cord. There's 2 different types of connection. There's the RCA, and then there's the old screw-in type for like CRTV, antenna TV type things. You don't know what sometimes people are into nostalgia. They want it that way, so that's why we did that. We wrapped, bubble wrapped the NES itself, and then I bubble wrapped individually the gun itself. This is what you do, what I consider a professional pack, okay? That way there's not a lot of stuff moving around in the package. There's not a lot of stuff like that. People don't want a bunch of stuff just thrown into a box, folks. If you want to halfway do your job and stuff, then eBay is not for you, okay? Just try to sell it online like Facebook Marketplace. You can throw the stuff into a box, call it done. But if you want to do something professional and do it right, on eBay, this is what I consider a pretty professional pack here. All right, so we're back. It's finished. It's taped up. We measured everything. We weighed it. It's 8 pounds. We've got it up here. So it's going to Cincinnati, which isn't far from me. About a 6-hour drive as far as that's concerned. Um, we got UPS ground advantage at 12.65. I've got FedEx at 12.42, and we've got UPS at 13.38. So we know, because we're already going to go to FedEx anyway, this is going FedEx. So pretty good. Like I said, it's the way I package something big. You've seen the individual boxes and stuff. Kind of do the same way with the VCR. I put the cord and a remote in the same separate package, and then I put the VCR. I shrink wrap. I wrap the VCR. That's how I do a VCR. This is how I did the Nintendo. Um, this is going to be kind of a patched together video. I hope you enjoy this type of video. I hope you got something out of this, that there are cheaper rates in cheaper situations. If you have something closer to you, maybe look at, especially when you're going to pack up multiple things. Most days this doesn't make sense the way I'm doing this. A lot of days when I'm shipping out on a regular day, like say a Wednesday or something, I would have 4 or 5 packages. It's just, even at 50 cents a piece, $2, it'd make a whole lot more sense to go to the post office, unless all 4 of them were cheap at FedEx. And maybe I would look at FedEx, because for me personally, FedEx is the closest thing to me. I didn't even think FedEx would be part of this conversation, but see, I even get surprised as a content creator. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you don't like these type videos, let me know. Comments below. Have you paid attention to the different shipping rates, be it whatever service? Take care and have a great week.